What a day. This was one for the books. It was rough enough being the only vigilante detective on the heartless streets of Hightown Middle School, keeping the peace amongst my peers, the scum of the earth, those with no common decency or respect for their fellow man. But I can take it. After all, that's why I, Jaimie Hingleson, was stationed here, to protect my fellow underdog, to solve the mysteries and crimes of the district that the men upstairs weren't willing to deal with. But today...
Jaimie Hingleson, please report to the principal's office. You are late.
I'd gone too far. Or so the man decided. I had a date with the law this evening, and it was no picnic on the beach. I'd managed throughout most of my career to keep a tenuous symbiosis with the folks on high, but it seems I'd done a little too much justice today, and all that was left was to make it through with my life.
Come on in, Jaimie. Have a seat.
I could tell as soon as I'd entered that I'd barked up the wrong tree, and if I wasn't careful, I might have to pay for it. The look on her face showed it all. She couldn't stand the vigilante-type justice that I was enacting on the vagabonds in this town. The status quo was what kept her in her cushy job, and my quiet anarchy was threatening that delicate balance. I'll have to choose my next words very carefully.
I'm sorry, Miss Anderson. It won't happen again.
It worked. My coy smugness was just enough to settle her fears.
Jaimie, you need to listen to me. Look, you're a smart kid, so I want to talk to you straight. I know these past few weeks have been tough for you. Outside of school, so many things going on out of your control. It's hard not to make a difference where you actually can. But you just can't keep doing this kind of stuff. Without your good grades, it'd be much easier to consider suspension at this point. Well, I guess I gotta talk your language. So tell you what, how about I cut you a deal?
Ah, a deal. Now it seems she's beginning to understand what kind of conversation this is. I've never been much for compromise, especially with my rigid understanding of justice and a detective's moral code. But when she began to lay out the terms, well...
How's school?
I quit.